Oh, I'm live now. How's everybody doing? So, I like to give it a couple of seconds to let who's coming in come in, and we'll get down to it. So, okay. So, as per usual, how y'all doing? And for tonight, we're going to talk about a few things. Okay? So, first of all, I haven't been very busy, and there is a good reason for that. I mean, God, in 2 weeks, I've only produced 2 videos. That is pretty bad, but there is a good reason for that nevertheless. So, as you guys know, when I begin, I like to talk about the mistakes or what I have seemed to made a bad call on. So as you can see, this one here. So I'm gonna bring it up. We'll have a look at it. But this was the blue UFO. Everything's on a go slow. I'm sorry, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope the lockdown has seen you all well. I can't seem to see my comments on the other device, so I don't know what you all are saying. So here we go. Let's get into it. Now, this object, here we have a UFO caught during a news segment. There we go. Now this object that flies past the guy's head, as you can see, everything seems to be going slow here. Well, it seems that this object now was a seagull. And the television company, they've come out, debunked it, trying to say it's a seagull. I mean, I could see it. I mean, there's a lot of blue in the background, and the light could be reflecting off of it. So, yeah, you know, I could see it being a seagull. I mean, just look at it. Look how it flies. But that guy's, many people are patting themselves on the back and saying, yes, it's a seagull. So I gotta go with it. I kind of, after seeing all the evidence put towards it, I kind of believe it too. So that one looked like a seagull. For some reason, I'm not getting a chat, so I'm very sorry. Something's going on here. I don't know why I ain't seeing the chat, but that's that. So I'm just going to fly, and I just hope y'all are doing good. So that's really is the only correction I want to make. That video there, this one here, let's catch it at the right moment. Let's go over here. Now, they are saying this object is a seagull. And I can see, like, with the blue hue, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe on this one. I mean, I can understand where it's coming from, that it could be a seagull. I just don't know. So, let's just move on from that one. And what I want to do now is, this is where I've always told you guys that I have videos sometimes that I just don't do, and for whatever reasons. And I have a video here that comes from the Dominican Republic. Oh God, I'm getting tongue-tied here, man. Dominican Republic. And it was filmed by a Rafael. I'm not going to attempt to say his last name because I don't want to offend him. And he gave me permission to use this video about a week ago. And what happened with his video, here I'll let it load up. What happened with his video is, at the same time that he gave me this video, okay, so he would have gave it to me about coming up nearly 2 weeks now. Gosh. Well, what happened was I saw another video that was very similar to it that I managed to debunk. So it kind of threw me off with this one because I wanted to put them both together to show you. Now, here, we're going to play this video. I'll put the sound on.
De Bonao, República Dominicana, Hace más de una hora, hoy hay superluna, hace más de una hora mi papá que estaba sentado afuera me dice, mira, parece que alguien está volando un dron. Vemos una luz en el cielo que está moviéndose sutilmente como un dron que está flotando. Suelta.
Let me turn some of this sound down.
Y ya más de una hora después la vemos ahí aún en el
So
cielo,
see,
la misma luz que sigue flotando.
he's following this object.
Y extrañamente me doy cuenta de que hay más de una luz. Obviamente la calidad
Now
del
it
celular
looks
no
like
permite que
one
se vea
object.
Vamos a ver en la cámara ahora.
bien.
But on his phone,
Pero
it's
esa
just
es la
picking
luz.
up like this.
Me
So
parece extraño.
he had
Se
his
oye
camera
bastante
with
para
him.
ser un dron, no
His
se ve muchísimas luces.
DSLR camera.
De hecho, la próxima luz que se ve.
And he managed to snap a picture of this. Well, he managed to snap several pictures of this object.
Y cerca, en dirección hacia la luna, por ahí había otro que ahora ya desapareció. Y decidí buscar mi cámara, que tengo un lente de
See?
70-300.
That's when he says, I'll get my camera. Because this is actually his sister that's filming it from her phone.
Cuando le tiro la foto,
See? He's took a photo of this object. Now look at this. Look at what it is.
al máximo.
Now this just appears to be a singular object.
A ver qué estamos viendo. Vemos esto. Esta enorme cantidad de luces.
I just want to pause it on that. Now, what do you guys make of that? I mean, that could be a tight cluster of orbs, or it could be one object with multiple lights on it. Here, let's play it some more.
Proveniendo de ese objeto. Nos parece súper extraño.
Siempre que sean los detalles de la foto.
Entonces ahora se me descarga el cámara. ¡Oh! 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 Espera. Mira la forma que tiene.
Oh, wow.
¿Qué diablos?
Ahora está circular
Se
completamente.
ve, bueno, creo que puede ser un efecto de la calidad de la cámara, la distancia, pero eso es lo que estamos viendo. Entonces, no puedo seguir tirando fotos porque se me descargó la cámara y no encontré el cargador, pero
Mira los detalles de la foto.
ahí tienen los detalles de la foto, la fecha, la hora, y eso es lo que estamos.
So I just wanted to catch it there. I mean, look, that's an even better shot of it. I mean, look, I don't know if that's one object because you can make out an outline there. So I'm starting to believe that's one object. See, he said it was a cluster of orbs, but I'm thinking that's just one object with a lot of lights because these lights don't seem, but mind you, it's a still picture.
Estamos viendo. Qué extraño.
But what he's done is from the camera, not the mobile phone, but from his camera, he's got several stills. So I'll try and bring them up. Let's zoom in. That's as big as I can get it. So there you see that one. That's about the same as what was in the video. Let's zoom in on this one. It's a bit better. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Let's have a look at the next one. See? I think it's one object that's brightly lit. And because it's at such a high distance or a high altitude, that when we're looking at it with our eyes or through something that's not as powerful as his camera, we're seeing a singular dot. But that looks pretty good to me. It's somewhere over here. See, what do you think? I mean, I think that could be one object. I think it could be something messing with. Now here's the one from the phone. I mean, from the camera. Sorry. So we can look at that a bit better. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's as close as I can get it. I mean, just look at that. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. That's a really good catch. Really good catch, and I do want to show you guys it. That's why it's here. It's a really good catch. Really good catch. So thank you very much, Rafael. I want to tempt your last name, but I don't want to say it because I'll get it wrong. But guys, there will be links, and his name will be in the description box. So you guys can go and have a look for yourself. Now, on that note, here, let's take it back here. And I know where I am. So, what I wanted... Now, here comes the reason why I've been pretty quiet. Why I haven't been doing videos and such. It's because one story has dominated the internet for pretty much a week now. And it's you might have heard about it. It was about the UFO that crashed in Brazil. Now, because I'm out here, I can't. Let me see if I can reboot my device and then see if I can see your chats. But this story has dominated the internet. It's people that are doing the job that I do that understand what I'm saying. Now, maybe you guys might not have seen the crashed UFO that happened in Brazil, but trust me, it was like the first day it happened, every search I was doing for footage for you guys, it was there. Even the places that I look for ghost videos, it was there. It just basically dominated it. But I had a really weird feeling about this video, and weird is, I didn't think it was right. And I still don't think it's right. Now, I'm just going to check to see if I can... I'm just re-uploading my device so I can see the chats. Because I feel kind of lost without being able to see what you guys are saying. So... Ah, there it is. I can see you guys. Okay. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. I'm glad I can see you all now. Zeal, how you doing? Okay, so Miss Hopkins, everybody, how you doing? Yes. Okay, there's a guy in here he's a Brazilian, and brother, I'm with you on that page. I do believe that too, but I can't just turn around and as the person that I am and saying that it's fake. I have to come to you and tell you why it's fake. Now, I'm not a debunker, but what kind of annoys me is when I see other channels out there. Now, you got to understand now, a lot of the big channels never even touched this story because they kind of knew it smelt fishy. But you get some channels out there that just went for the stories to get the views. And they tried to sensationalize it because nowhere did any of the reports say this thing was shot down. But yet there's a channel out there that's claiming that this UFO was shot down. No. All the stories was that this thing crashed. So no, nothing got shot down. Okay, so I like to clear that up. But this is where I want to go, and I want to dive in with it. So we're gonna dive in here. and maybe this is what I should have pulled up when I was talking to you here. Let's translate it to English. Everything's going slow for me. Everything's going slow. Nothing wants to work. But anyways, basically, and I've got to try and stop using these words like basically. There you go. Now it says, video of alleged UFO crash. Not shut down, people. Not shut down. And some waste of time channels that really can't do nothing will say it was shut down. But, you know, crashed. Right? Now it just intrigued internet users. Now it doesn't matter about the footage here because I just wanted to show you this bit here while I was introduced. But it doesn't matter about all these footages here because I have them from another channel who was kind enough to let me use his footage that he's managed to piece together on it. So I'm first of all, and I want to state this for the record about this channel, he's like me. He's just reporting on a story. Okay, here's the channel, Earthspace. So give him a check out, yeah? And I'm saying now, and I'm not saying that this guy is a hoaxer and he's trying to commit a fraud. No, this channel here is just reporting on a story, an event that took place or didn't take place, one or the other. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna have to go back because I'm not sure he's got the footage. Yeah, it's all hopscotch here. So let me just go back to here. I'm sorry, guys. It's one of those things, man. Okay, so this was the original footage that first circulated.
Que isso, cara? Gente, eu estou na Ilha do Governador, na altura aqui de Nossa Senhora das Graças. Tem no horizonte lá uma luz que fica parada, já está parada há mais de 10 minutos ali. E no céu, um montão de luzes. Luzes piscam, diminui, aumenta. E ela fica se deslocando. Ela como se ela viesse... Como ela viesse de lá do outro lado.
Meu Deus, Alex, tem um aqui embaixo.
Tem um vermelho agora.
É balão.
Não é balão, caramba. O balão não anda naquela velocidade, não.
Caralho, tá subindo, viado.
Não,
Alex, tá
vermelho. Tá conseguindo ver vermelho?
Caralho, mano, eu tô arrepiadaço, velho.
Aquilo ali não é balão, não.
Tá aqui embaixo, Alex.
Caralho, velho. Alguém filma essa porra, velho.
A coloração é vermelha.
Não é balão, não.
Ah, meu Deus do céu.
Tô arrepiado. Tô arrepiado.
Ó, vou descer.
Corre agora. Caraca. Não é balão, porque balão não balão sobe direto.
Cara, isso não para de andar. Não para.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Parou.
Caralho, eu quero ligar pra cá.
And that's pretty much it. Now, in that footage there, I don't see nothing crashing. I don't even see a UFO. But, you know, let's check out this other one. Let's see if this is the same. Now see, if you listen very carefully, you can hear the jet engine. See? You hear faintly that engine. But yet that was one of the videos as well. So there's pretty much videos that normally you're gonna stay away from because there's not much going on. Here's another one of the UFO that crashed.
Mano, aqui, mano, olha isso, cara. Dá pra ver, ó. Tipo um núcleo no meio, tá ligado?
Caralho, que
Tá
bizarro,
vendo?
filho.
Tá vendo?
Tô vendo.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs.
Que
Clear.
isso, cara? Qual é, moço? Fica atrás da árvore. Que bagulho é esse, cara? Cadê?
And see, Matt, that is a very good point. So how are you going to know the truth? You're going to have to be a person like me, Matt. And, you know, if this really did happen, I'd have been beating my chest about it. I would have been pushing it out there. But there's too many things that make me think this is a group of people that got together to perpetrate a fraud. And that's what's going to make... And I'm going to give you the proof on this. Now, I'm not a debunker. But this could have been the biggest story of our time, if it was true. This could have been another Roswell, if it was true. So, Matt, that's where you have to be. You have to be kind of discerning. Even though as much as you want to know that a UFO landed and we got to see aliens, you have to sit back and say, wait a second, because I'm a channel here, and I would have got a lot of views. If you look at some of the views that some of these channels have got, some of these channels have gone into the millions. So I could have just did the video knowing that within my heart something wasn't right about it. But I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it, man. That's not just me. So let's get back on track. All right. Okay, so we're through with that. So that was the alleged sightings, the videos. Now, as you could see, nothing crashed. We don't see anything crashing. We just see that it up in the air. And you can, even the one I showed you, you could hear the engine noise of a plane. So I want to go to this guy now. And again, I want to tell you that this guy's not perpetrating a fraud. He is just reporting on it. Okay? And I thank him for letting me use his footage, because I do want to show you some of the stuff that came out. And there is a couple here that I want to talk to you about, because I have spoken to somebody out in Brazil, and that's why, where's that guy that says he's from Brazil? Fasto. I'm not going to be able to pronounce your first name, the first bit of it, but I want you to stick around, because maybe you can verify what I'm going to say next. Now this is the aftermath of this. Now I remember seeing this lot of the footage. This is supposed to be the UFO again. So remember, it was a white dot in the sky. Then it was a red dot in the sky. Now it's a blue circular UFO. It was many different things in the sky. So let's just remember that. So none of the reports were consistent, for a start. So this is the aftermath of the crashed UFO. And remember the word crash, not shot down. And you got military helicopters.
Cortei o vídeo, mas aí, tá vendo? Tá sobrevoando a região. Parece que não é helicóptero militar, não. Alguma porra tem, gente. Não é normal, não.
Galerinha, parece que é fogo de artifício, mas não é fogo de artifício não. Várias explosões vindo lá da Imbel. Imbel fica nessa direção aí, ó. Tá escutando? Por que essas explosões aí? Estranho, né? Tá escutando? Tá ouvindo as explosões? É pra lá. Muito estranho, hein?
See, this is where they're saying was the crash site.
É bomba essa porra.
Okay, I just want to go back here. Now, guys, I've spoken to my friend out in Brazil, and he in fact is from Rio. And he basically told me that, first of all, he hasn't heard anything about this. And secondly, he said to me, and this is where I want that guy from Brazil to back me up or tell me no, I'm wrong. But this is what he told me. He said possibly what we're looking at is the military destroying a drug factory. Because in these mountainous regions, this is where they like to put their cocaine or whatever narcotics they're manufacturing. They like to put these factories nestled in these places like mountainsides. And he says that's possibly what we're looking at is the military destroying a factory. But he says he cannot be 100% sure, as a lot of these operations are classified. So that's where I wanted to interject, because that was told to me, because I wanted to know from somebody there. Now I'm going to skip ahead of this, and this is the footage. This is the footage here that had everybody in a spin. So here. Okay, did you see that? Let's go back to it now. Now, this is the object that they're saying has crashed. Apparently, this guy, he snuck past military police, he snuck past scientists, got through a blocked off area to shoot this footage. Now, I tracked him down. I got him on Facebook, and I messaged him twice, and twice he hasn't replied to me. So, to me, I'm not going to say the guy is scared, because I don't buy that. If the guy was scared, he wouldn't have put the footage out, and he surely wouldn't have put the footage out on his own Facebook channel. On his own Facebook page. So I'm not buying the guy scared. I'm buying that the guy knows that I'm probably not the only person that took the initiative to hunt this guy down who shot this footage to talk to him. Because if it's real, I wanted to know the whole story. I want to know what you were thinking, everything. And that's just the way I am, because by asking questions, you get answers. But anyways, this guy has not answered me. So, to me, that is another red flag. Because how are you going to get past trained people? It's not impossible. It can be done. But, the probability isn't that great. And the fact that you don't want to speak to Mr. Underbelly, that kind of tells me that maybe you're worried about the questions I'm going to ask. But guys, I will do that. I will have to ask these questions. So that was another red herring for me. Right? I'm just going to leave it here because there's really no more footage that I want to show you on that. But we are still going to skip it. We are still talking forward. So this is the guy, Earth Space. And I'm going to leave a link to his channel. And, thank you very much for allowing me to use the footage. And again, I do want to state this guy is not trying to perpetrate a fraud. He is just reporting on an incident that may or may not have happened. But as you notice, he said it's crashed, not shot down, like some shaman channels have said. And shame on you. Shame on you for lying. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I hope you guys are savvy enough to know which channels I'm talking about right now. Because it is a shame that you got to lie to people to get people to watch your videos, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You're a liar. I'll tell you what, thank you. I'm going to give you a big thumbs up because just to thank you for letting me use your footage. So the next thing that happened with this story here about this UFO here was that Google was actually trying to cover up the UFO. And if you put the coordinates in, this is what you would see. This. Now, many thanks to Scott over at UFO of Interest again. You know, and if you guys are wondering, look, he's a UFO channel. Why is he debunking? I'm not debunking. I want the truth like you guys do. And if the truth takes me to a place where I have to call people liars, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I'm sitting on all the facts that make everything look like a lie. You get what I mean? And if you want to know why I keep on using Scott over at UFO of Interest, it's because he's probably the best debunker out there. You get what I mean? He doesn't tell you that it's fake. He tells you why this is fake. And he gives you proof. So kudos to you, Scott, again. So this is what they're claiming. You see this bit here? They're saying, well, Google's put that there so you can't actually see the crash site. So knowing that, there's this cat here. And this guy here. I mean, he looks like a jolly soul. Let's see what his name is. You got it? This is him. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But this guy, he saw all that on Google Earth, on Google, and he decided, hey, that's not too far from where I live. I'm going to take a drive up to the coordinates and have a look for myself. So this is why I'm props to this guy, because I bet you there's a lot of people that live in that area that never got off of their backsides to go and have a look to see if this thing really went down. So he goes. And let's speed it up, because it's a big video and I don't want copyright strikes for showing, so I'm just going to show a little bit. So this is him. And he's arriving to the location that Google, this is where your crash UFO went. This crash UFO apparently should be right there. This house shouldn't be here because the UFO would have crashed into this house. But yet, here's the resident and here's the house. There doesn't seem to be anything. And, you know, I guarantee you, let's turn this up. I guarantee you that this young chap, he doesn't know nothing about nothing.
Cara, eu escutei um barulho. Só que isso aí é normal. Porque lá em Bel eles fazem.
I can bet this guy's saying, listen, man, this is total bollocks,
E eu
man.
também tinha meio que ficado. Eu fiquei cabreiro, né? Fiquei achando estranho.
So this is secured and restricted to the public, eh? So this guy couldn't have gone up there and done this. Is that what you're saying? It's not secured, it's not restricted, it hasn't happened, nothing's happened, pal. This is your crash site. This is the coordinates on Google. This guy actually went to it. So that's enough because I don't want to get any copyright problems with this. So, going back to this. Now this is your image. And everybody will agree this is the image that Google apparently is trying to censor. Different time. It's how the sun's hitting it. Now no sun hitting it. There you are. There's your image. There is your image that Google is trying to restrict. It is of a house. Yeah. They could have built it. They could have built the house really quick. They could have put people in there that said they don't know nothing. But don't you think that's a bit of a stretch? How much do you really want to believe? Do you really want to believe that they are really trying to cover this up? It'll cost them more to cover up this incident with all the footage, all the fake footage that's out, I might add. I mean, Have you seen the footage that they said that was from the area? That actually was about 3 months old, that was taken from Mexico. So, you know, come on, man. I'm just bringing you the facts. And this guy here got off his backside and he went over to the crash site. There's nothing there. It's not been cordoned off. No one's there. Come on, man. Come on. So that to me, in a nutshell, this is what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing, because I've been looking into this, and if really and truly, if it was real, I'd have been up there. I'd have been up there pushing this out. But I think what's happened through the use of social media, I think a group of people have got together and put a story out there, and many people can go along with it and say this and that, or others won't. I mean, like, you have a guy there. I mean, you have a guy here that was on here from Brazil. He said, I'm from Brazil. And this never happened. You get what I mean? It's up to you what you want to believe. These are the facts, what I'm showing you. I'm not making this up. These are the facts that I'm showing you. There will be links so you can go and have a look for yourself. And if you want to, you can ask these people their questions. But I'm not in the game to make this up for you. I want some sort of UFO contact as well. Not personally, I'll be kind of scared. Mind you, it'd be kind of cool. But I want there to be some sort of proof. I want a UFO to land. I want something tangible. And this is just hocus pocus, man. I mean, really, you got to be asleep to believe this one. So, and again, it didn't get shot down. Okay? There's no shutdown. So, what do you guys think about this Brazilian story? This crashed UFO? You know, I'm going to be looking in the comment box. Hey, Space Cow. Jarul. Yes, Matt. Yes, Matt. Matt, this is what makes the world go round. And I always encourage these things because, again, I could be wrong. I can be wrong. But these are the facts. You know? I mean, also another thing that they're saying, Matt, is that videos are being pulled down by YouTube. Even though no videos have been pulled down by YouTube. And I'll tell you what, guys, and I'm going to give you a little inside tip as a creator. Yeah? What a lot of channels do is they will let the video go for a day. They'll take it down themselves. Yeah? Now that's the key word. They will remove the video themselves. They'll leave it for about 12 hours. Then it will pop up again. The same exact video, or they might extend it a little bit, get it a bit longer. And then they'll put somewhere in the title, watch before Google takes it down, or watch before YouTube. Video removed from YouTube, watch before it happens again. Something sensational, but it's not the case, man. Either your videos are getting taken down because you infringed copyrights, or there's something being said, and it's not something nefarious. It's like you could have had a racist speech. YouTube doesn't like guns in the videos, so anything. You know what I mean? But they don't just come and they're not censoring us. Believe me, they're not censoring us, because I have said some things that I thought would have been I wouldn't have got away with, and I have. So, and I'll tell you this now, guys. It has happened to me. I have let a channel use my video, and he put it up. He did exactly what I said. He put it up for about 12 hours. He took it down, and then he put it back up 2 hours later with the title, Watch Before YouTube Takes It Down Again. And I thought, hold up. How come YouTube is taking down your video, but it's not touching my video, and I'm the source? You get me? You have to watch these tricks that they pull. Okay? So, I'm just going to have a look, see what you guys think. It's all of what kind of truth it is. I mean, I'm very careful about talking about certain things. If you notice, I don't talk about the virus. You know, there's a lot of things that you have to be careful about. But I do see, I'm kind of half and half, because there are things that they don't like about the moon that I've seen gone down, and I can't understand why. But oh, yes, you are a mod now. Whoever's asking if they are a mod. So don't let the power get to your head. All right. So I guess I pretty much covered that. So in my opinion, I don't think anything crashed in Brazil. I do honestly think that a few people got together and they concocted a story that has kind of took off and grew some steam. So I'm going to move on. But yeah, that's exactly it, Space Cow. It's not that they're going to ban you. They did say from the start of the virus, all creators got a message saying that, you know, they're not going to monetize any videos that's trying to capitalize on the virus. But I just don't want to talk about it anyways, because, you know, I don't know how it is in your part of the world, but in my part of the world, every time I turn on the TV, if it's not Netflix or one of the other streaming sites, if it's mainstream television, most of the channels are talking about the virus in some way or the other. So, you know, I made it a point that I don't want to. Getting drunk with power. We love it. But anyways, okay, let's move on now. Let's move on, because, you know, the Brazil stuff is... That's it. We done. Now, I wanted to go back in time, not so long ago. Where we at? All right, so
guys, here we got footage that was captured on.
This is when I first started round about the first, and I didn't like talking. I still don't like talking, but I wanted to go back to this video.
The location of where this was shot is unclear, and the date of when this shot is also unclear, but it's only a few days old. But this was filmed and posted by this person on his TikTok account.
TikTok.
And he seems to be a pilot that is filming inside his cockpit and filming the instruments. And then he takes a shot outside the window, and we can see the clouds, and just out of nowhere, this metallic ball flies past. Now, this one is insane. If this is real, wow, this is amazing. I mean, because it's on TikTok, a little bit of the credibility goes. Just a little bit, though, because I'm not going to say everything on TikTok is fake. This one, this looks really good. This doesn't have the blurring, or it's just, guys, look, decide for yourself. But I think this is 100% genuine. Great video, and it was caught by this guy here. So enjoy, and we're going to take a closer look. Now I've saved the best for last.
All right, we're going to pause it there. And we're going to go back now. Because the reason why I wanted to show you that video again. Now, I don't know if it was my first, but one of the live streams I did, I showed you where he was talking to Scott over at UFO of Interest. And he told him it was a balloon. Yeah? And it kind of annoyed me because he posted it out as a UFO. He's told everybody it was a UFO. He gets asked, and he's backtracking, saying it was a balloon. And I kind of felt, I feel this. I feel that someone's got to him. I feel that 100%. And I was doing my searches looking for footage, and I came across an article. Yeah, let's put it in English. There's it. There we go. So I'll come across this article. And in the article, now it was taken January the 1st, it says, and it went viral, which it did. But here, let's get this bit up because this is the better one. There it is. The pilot mentions that there are some balloons that can reach this type of height, such as used by Google or those created to measure weather conditions. The four mentioned are equipped with detection and monitoring systems that allow them to be identified by nearby aircrafts. However, this spare was not detected by the VEA airplane system. At 30,000 feet, temperature near minus 60 degrees Celsius, there was one of the conditions that gave the pilot, and this is him quoting, "I would think it was a balloon, but the conditions do not lend themselves to it. I doubt it, above all because of the altitude and the physical characteristics." Now that's him. That's him. And that's what he said in this article. So, do you see now? I wasn't lying when I told you he did say it was a UFO. But he's over at Scott, and like I said, he sabotaged everything. You know, he basically set up a YouTube channel, and he put up a video of a balloon that's clearly a balloon, like I said, and he's saying it's a UFO. So, I mean, he was adamant. This article was in March, and he was adamant in March that it was a UFO. What he saw was a UFO. It wasn't a balloon. But then after speaking to Scott, while speaking to Scott, he's telling Scott it was a balloon. There's plenty of them. He sees them all the time. So I just wanted to show you that. And also I want to go back because I don't think a lot of people saw this one. The dead alien found in Russia. Now I know it's pretty crappy footage and it may be fake.
And this footage here was taken on Cranberry Lake or Cranberry Swamp in Russia. Now, the exact region I can't pronounce, so it's going to be in the description box. And what we have here seems to be a creature that's dead. Now, you know, there are three trains of thoughts on this, so let's explore this one. A, this could be an alien creature that is deceased and frozen out in the tundra there. B, this could be a mutated creature, you know, some animal with a birth defect that just simply died and had been found. Or C, it's fake. But, you know, look at the footage, it looks genuine to me, and I have to live in the realm where, you know, everything can be faked, yes. But what if it's not fake? This could be real and this could be a great find. And only time will tell, because the people that host these videos, they like to come out and take credit for it. So guys, take a look at this video and make of it what you will. And till next time, peace.
I mean, I really like this video. Yeah, it does look like a mantis with a cute little head. Poke it with a stick, man. I'd be getting a shoebox out, putting that thing in a shoebox. Charge everybody 3 fee. I mean, like, somebody wrote to me and said, look, I would like to believe this, that video, here, let's go back.
The thoughts on this, so let's explore this one.
Now, somebody wrote to me on this video, and they said, you know, it would have been more believable if they didn't put Vaseline over the lens. Now, I was trying to explain to them that it's a pretty cold place, but I really don't know. I wasn't there. You know, I really wasn't there. I wish I was, because if this was there, I would have put it in a shoebox, like I said, and I would have took it home. So, but I really like this. I really like this. I like these kind of videos. I mean, even if they're fake, yeah, it's entertaining. And that's what it's sometimes is about. I mean, the UFO community, they get their knickers in a twist too much. They don't know how to have a laugh, you know? And I think that's what we need to do. We need to, it's all shits and giggles, if you get what I mean. And we have to have a laugh every now and then. And I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I wasn't there to film it. I wasn't part of this, so I really don't know if this is real or fake. I want to believe. And on this one, if there's nothing else that came out, you know, so I'm left with saying, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, could you imagine if somebody was mowing their lawn and hit that? That'd be, oh my God, I just chopped up $1 million. Could you imagine some museum, if it's real? God, how much would that be worth? Old Underbelly wouldn't have to be doing any videos for a while, would he? Righto, so let's come out of that. And I know what that is. Okay, so how long have we been going on the live stream? Been going a while, haven't we? So here's where I came across a story. I want to just do something off topic, just totally way left field. And I came across this story. And it's about these nurses in Russia. It's always got to be Russia. And here, let's pop it up. Basically, oh, there's that word basically. I said I weren't going to say it. And I think I said it about 4 times. But what's happening here is they're claiming that their protective suits, it's just too hot for them. So they're wearing their swimsuits underneath. And it's and if a picture doesn't say 1,000 words, I mean, look at this old boy's face. He's like, Jesus, I can't wait for my turn. I mean, come on now. If nurses were coming up and you were ill, this would just cheer you up straight away. So, you know, some sort of positive good news on the virus, yes. I mean, but boy, look at his face, man. He looks pleased as punch to be getting his medicine. And this one over here, he's like, Ronnie. Yeah, because they're called Ronnie in Russia. He's like, Ronnie, man, when is it my turn? But yeah. But this nurse is facing disciplinary actions for wearing a bathing suit. So that's basically it. So if you guys want to take a look at all the videos that were shown today, they will be in the description box. I'm gonna be running the show down now, so it's come to that point where I'm gonna say goodbye. But before I do that, I want to look into the chats to see how everything's been going. So yes, Danny boy, Matt, thanks for contributing a lot, man. Thank you very much. Thomas, hello. Anthony, you've been with me for a very long time. Nice to see you, brother. Jarul, Mega. Please don't get drunk, Mega. Please don't get drunk. power is power. But anyways, there it is. I'm saying hello to you all. And you know, I think we've nearly been locked down for about 2 months now. So, and I think as a global effort, a group, we as humanity, we haven't gone into chaos. We've adjusted. I think the problem is that I always look on is the mindset that we're in. Because I'm still in the old mindset where when I go to the shops or I'm anywhere around people, I always have to remember to keep my distance. Because it's like 6 feet there. In where I live, it's 6 feet they're saying to stay away from each other. So I forget that. So sometimes I'm about 2 feet to you. So, and I just think, well, the mindset, I do know one thing. I do feel one thing is going to happen. It's going to be the end of cash. This whole thing cash money, I don't think will be around. You know, it's got people that would never normally use cash to use, never normally use their cards to start using cards. So, you know, one of the New World Order tick lists is being ticked off. So, I don't know. I think we are passengers on a brave new world, and it's going to be kind of interesting where we're going to go from here. You know? But it's been a good ride, and I've enjoyed it. And I've enjoyed the company of you guys. So, I'm going to wrap things up now. And thank you very much for you guys to come over and stay with me. And, you know, again, this channel wouldn't be nothing without you guys. So thank you. And I just want you guys to be safe out there. And as always, I pass on all the blessings I can to you guys to stay blessed. And also, please, whatever blessings you get, pass it on to other people. Because this is how, in this time of lockdown, I have seen so many good-willed people out there that it really, you know, before this virus, I was losing faith in humanity because all we ever got to see was bad. But us being on lockdown, they have reported a lot of good things that a lot of ordinary people are doing. And they're not taking selfies. They're not leaving their names. They don't want to be known. They're just doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. So, you know, we got to thank the healthcare workers. We got to thank our police who are out there in these times keeping order. You know, we have to thank a lot of people. The people that are delivering the food to the shops, even the people that are working in the shops. You guys, the frontline workers, you guys rock. And I thank you. I know the people that thank you. And maybe one day I'll do something for you guys to say thank you. And you guys, thank you again. So I'm going to say good night and God bless. And thank you very much for turning up. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the live show. And let's hope that this Brazil thing is blown over so we can get some really awesome footage so that I can show you. So until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. God bless you all. Bye-bye.